EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about their week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
King Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the folks in me, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, putting working on the phone.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man, Davante Adams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now, faking the give, taking a shot downfield for Adams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. It's second down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Quentin Lake. And the Niners are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 24 now, here's second and 8. Putting the tight end in motion. Keenum. Moving to his right. He's going to look deep for Adams. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. To throw, here's Keenum. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
At the 29-yard line.
Throwing, Keenum. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Now Keenum. He's going to have the first down and more. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. They'll try to waiting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's third down and goal to go.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Once more from the 2, third and goal. It's Otten in motion. Throwing here on third and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Teams practice these situations all week long. By down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. It's Otten in motion. Keenum looking to throw. And this will pay off. It is caught. Cooper Kupp. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it'll bring up second down. Back to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of
The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
Back to the air one more time. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now a screen set up for Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll look to throw again. That's to the right side and incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up second down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy.
And he's into the end zone. Randy Moss. Touchdown, Jets.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
To throw is Keenum. Out to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the give, this is Kamara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
It is 3rd and 10. Here's Keenum taking a shot downfield for Adams. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Now inside the 25. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the 2nd half.
They'll look to throw. Throw right side, hauled in by Kupp. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
First down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. That's caught. It's the tight end, Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, 49. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Extra point by Little is good. And the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. He'll drop the throw. Going up top. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, New York.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jets draw closer here. It's 21-14. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
2nd and 10. Cup in motion. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. It's complete. He's got Cup. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Cooper Cup. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the 49ers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll locate Cup. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Jets.
Now, faking the give. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
From the 50, he'll send him to throw. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Jets 1st down.
36-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A gain of 26. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. He'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. All the way back at the 14 now. 2nd down and goal. Back to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is 3rd and goal. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's in. Kyle Juszczyk. Touchdown. Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
The Niners take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Kamara, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Keenum. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
For the middle, it's cut. On the move, past the 40. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 32 yards.
It's a gain of 32. And the Jets first down.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. Good blocking to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, New York. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's 1st and 10. Kupp in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to look deep for Adams. This is intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's 1st down. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here. Finding room to the 20. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
Now Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
They'll drop to throw. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And the Niners will take over at their own 15.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
To throw, here's Keenum. He'll complete that to his fullback. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Throwing, Keenum. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Keenum. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. To throw is Keenum. Forced out wide. Now he'll air one out, and he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Keenum looking to throw. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. The Niners use their third and final timeout. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Rolling right. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to air this one out. That ball intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Jets are going to have it with a chance to win this game here in overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Now a first throw here in overtime. This one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
Mike, at this point in the game, you just can't make that mistake. But at the same time, give credit to this defense. They continue to come up big, and no play bigger than that interception. And you can bet if this game ends now, that guy's going to find himself in the game ball.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Again, it'll be Henry. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Jets. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.